category of videos regarding the social science SSLC syllabus. Today I am going to deal one of the important chapter in sociology, the third chapter of sociology, social movements. This social movement is a very important chapter because from this chapter many questions are going to come for this time examination. As for this year 2021 syllabus, this chapter, the total chapter is retained and important questions will be asked from this chapter. Social movements. Here first try to know about what is the meaning of this social movement. Movement means a particular change, any process which bring a particular kind of change, that is called as a movement. And it is a transition, it's a process where we can find some type of changes will come across, changes will come up, and that is called as a movement. Here in this chapter, as we are going to deal about the sociology and social aspects, particularly we are going to know about what is social movement. This social movement means in the society we find many kind of changes occur because the society and social aspects are not static but they are dynamic. They also go on changes, and these changes takes place in the society. Many movements have been taking place. What is the main purpose of the every movement? Every movement is takes place for opposing a particular kind of exploitation or any kind of the evil things which we find in the society. In order to eradicate those evil things, in order to change the social aspects, these movements takes place. That is, have been taking place in order to oppose the existing exploitation. The social movements takes place to oppose any type of exploitation or any kind of evils which we find in the society, any kind of discrimination which we find in the society, in order to eradicate that kind of discrimination and that kind of evils, these social movements taking place. It is a social movement is if it is a individual movement and sometime a community movement. A individual opposition, a individual that is fighting for any kind of change, that is not considered as a social movement. Social movement is a community based. It is a community movement. Community based movement. Because this movement is not carried by a single person, but many persons involved, many people involved in the movement, and they are responsible for bringing the change. That is called as a social movement. Here it is a what is the name? Already we came to know about the meaning. It is a type of process which is against any type of exploitation, and it is a community movement based movement. If it is an individual one, it is not considered as a social movement. It is about the meaning. If you want to know about the nature of this social movement, a social movement is a platform for enable people to showcase many social evils and social problems. It is the one of the important thing we find in the social movement, in the nature of social movement. In this one, the showcase of many evils of society or many problems of the society. Showcase of the problems. The problems what the society is facing, that kind of problems will be highlighted with the help of social movement, and the social movement intended to solve such kind of problems. And here in the social movement, the individuals who involved, who participate in the movement, their thoughts also go on changing. Their thoughts also go on changing. In this chapter, one of important example is given regarding Mahatma Gandhi. Earlier, what was his belief regarding the truth, and what later, because of the association with other important leaders as well as social reformers, what was his belief and how that belief was came to be changed. In the beginning, here Mahatma Gandhi had a belief that God is truth. Gandhi Gandhi, God as truth. What he believed God as a truth, and later with the association with Ambedkar and so many important social reformers and political leaders, the concept of this Gandhi went on change, and later he called as truth as God. Truth as God. Earlier God as truth, but now he gave stress upon truth as a very important tool for the any kind of moment and any kind of change, and if the change is taking place in the man and the community, truthful way is very important. Everyone should adopt the truth as a one of a way for this social movements. And here in these social movements took place in various times, in various phases, and for various purpose also. In the even in the beginning of the human society, we find different movements, social movements, and later also during the 19th century. Here in this chapter, particularly, we are going to know about those movements which took place during the 19th century, and particularly even during the 20th century, the social movements took place. Many of the movements which took place during this time, they are based and they targeted one important concept of the society, that is the protection of environment. Protection of environment. Because during the 19th century, due to the industrialization or industrial revolution, led to different kind of pollution, that may be air pollution, water pollution, soil pollution. Different type of pollution took place during this phase of society, this phase of life, where because of the industrialization and industrial revolution, the industries are responsible for different kind of pollution. And to fight against this kind of pollution, in order to provide a clean and clear as well as a hygienic conditions for the people, here these movements took place, and those are the environmental movements, and many other social movements also there. And here particularly in this chapter, as we are going to know about some of the concepts of movement or a process of movement, but first of all we try to know about one concept here, that is the mob. In the various stages of movement, the different phases will be found, different types will be found, and those take a turn as well as take a shape of the movement. Here particularly we try to know about some concepts here, like the mob. We try to know about the mob. Some question may be asked regarding what is mob, and what is the nature of mob, what are the effects of the mob, and how these mobs can be controlled. These are the things which are going to know in this chapter. Okay, what is the mob? Mob is a collection of people. It is a collection of people around a incident, without prior plan. Here it's a collection of people around a particular incident or a situation without prior planning. They have no idea that this thing is going to happen. A accident is going to happen, or any kind of clash is going to happen, or if any kind of fighting among the people is going to happen. They have no any that is prior planning that is going to happen. Suddenly the incident takes place, and in that around that incident the people gather. Those people are called as mob. Okay, it is a collection of people around a particular incident or a particular accident without a prior planning, that is called as a mob. Particularly, the accident takes place within a 1 seconds. It doesn't take more time, and at that time, the people who are nearby to that place, they come for that is very fastly and gather there, and this is called as a mob. And this mob is having one of important thing. It is a temporary. It is a temporary collection of people. One thing is the character of this one is temporary collection of people. They never remain there permanently for long time. Just they will come there into that place and look that incident, and then they will disperse and they will go to their own work. This is a temporary collection of people, that is called as a mob. And here this mob, sometimes when this mob is having any kind of communal color or religious color or caste color, and that mob will be turned into a different kind of violence. And that is the initial stage of this moment is in a mob, and that mob will be converted to a, that is a mob violence. Let us try to know about the another thing here, the after the mob, how this mob will be converted to a mob violence. This mob violence, there are different example for this mob violence. When the mob becomes violent, or it turns into violent, that will be converted to a violence. Here, when the mob turns violent, when mob turns violent, leads to violence. Here the people who gather and the people who came to a particular mob and gather there, they never think what is happening, just they also involved in the moment in that that is incident, and went on that is making any kind of damage to the property, even to the life, and the violence will be go on. The violence will be go on, and it is here. So when this kind of situation takes place, at that time, some of the anti-social elements will make use of this situation, and they make use of this situation, and further they increase the violence. Even sometimes they may attack the shops also, and in that time they will go for different kind of robbery, and many things will be happen. And here the anti-social elements make use of this situation. Anti-social elements make use of situation, and they create further troubles and they create further problems, and that will lead to the loss of life as well as loss of property, loss of life and property. Here this is the how this mob changes into a violence, and these violence are of different types. So here there will be those violence will be motivated by different kind of forces, and because of those forces, these communal violence or political violence or different kind of colors will be given for this kind of violence. What colors will be given? If it is in the name of religion, here this will be a religious violence or communal violence, and if it is because of the caste factor, that will be led to a caste violence. And sometimes if it is regarding a particular region, that is in the name of a particular state, in the name of a particular language, there will be mob, and that mob will be converted to a violence, and that will be a that is a regional violence. Regional violence, or even if it is the political parties make use of that situation, and they will create a hatredness among the people in the name of religion, as well as they will having a particular political gains in order to get voter support, vote bank politics will be there, and that will be lead to a political violence. The violence in the beginning, it is having no such kind of intentions, but that will take a color of political violence. Here, these are the different type of mob violence, and that will be in the name of religious, communal violence, caste violence, and even the regional or language violence and political violence. These are the different kind of violence takes place, and the anti-social elements as well as the political parties, and even the some terrorist and anti-human that is the human people also make use of the situation and create a problem, and this is about the mob as well as mob violence. And next concept in this chapter we are going to know about is the environmental movement, as the main theme of the chapter is regarding the protection as well as saving the environment. And here we are going to know about such environmental movements which took place throughout the time for the protection of environment. Okay, environmental movements. It is better you go on pointing the important points what I am going to mention in the board. That will be helpful for you for your examination. Okay, here as already we came to know about what is the meaning of the movement, and here environmental movement. It is an environmental movement is a scientific method of it is a scientific protest aimed at curtailing and various activities which is polluting the earth. It is a very important thing. Scientific protest. Okay, it is a scientific protest aim at controlling pollution or different kind of pollutions which is damaging our earth. In order to protect the earth from such kind of pollutions, here scientific protest. It is a scientific protest. It is if anyone is going to argue with them why you are wasting the time, at that time they will give a scientific reason for their movement and their for work, and why they are making this disturbance, and why they are standing for that cause. They will give a scientific answer for that one. If you are damaging the environment, it will affect your life also, as well as even the future generation will be affected by the pollution. That's why it is the responsibility of each and every one to protect the environment. It is the scientific protest. It's not any kind of crude method or any kind of illegal method, but it is a legal one and having a particular important aim. And these moments which took place in the throughout history of India and throughout the Indian society, the moment which starts, it never start in a particular time, but it will take a lot of time from from the beginning to the end of the moment, or even for the beginning also it will take very long time. It is not a sudden thing. Social movements are not a sudden thing. They will take a lot of time to come up. Social movements is a long process. Important point what we have to note. It is a long process. It is not a sudden thing. For example, here the Jharkhand Mukti Morcha, one of the important social and environmental movement took place in Jharkhand area, and this movement, the beginning of the movement was in 1930s. In the 1930s, the starting of the movement and starting the creating awareness among the people regarding their own environment and protection of the environment. Ultimately, to come up a organization in order to form a particular organization that was formed in 1973, Jharkhand Mukti Morcha. Jharkhand Mukti Morcha. This Jharkhand Mukti Morcha, which was a environmental movement, now it is also in existence, and that was began in 1930, and it took a lot of time, 40 years time in order to come up like a environmental movement. That's why many movements started emerging at various developmental activities, particularly funded by World Bank. Here, the World Bank which gave a lot of loans to the development of nations, but those loans were used for creating big projects, and those big projects had a very greater impact upon the environment, and that's why in order to protect the environment, many movements took place, and in this chapter we are going to know about some of the important movements. I am going to refer here. That is the first one is Chipko movement. Okay, Chipko movement. The word Chipko is a Hindi term that is embracing or hugging. That is called as a Chipko movement. Okay, what is the intention of the movement? What is the purpose of the movement? And how this movement was created awareness among the people, and what was the result of the movement? Here we have to know about these one. Okay, as already we came to know, these are the environmental movements. Here, Chipko movement, it took place in Uttar Pradesh. It took place in UP, Uttar Pradesh, and in Tehri Garhwal district. Tehri Garhwal district of Uttar Pradesh. What happened there? Here, one of a person got license to cut the trees. Here, he got a license for cutting the trees. License for cutting trees, and particularly 2,500 trees has to be cut down. This permission was given by the government to a particular person, and that person came with his people to cut the trees. At that time, the people of the village, in the leadership of Sundarlal Bahuguna, and that person's name also very important, Sundarlal Bahuguna. This person and another Jandi Prasad Bhatt was another person, and they collected the women of that area, the village women, and they came to a particular jungle where the contractor came to cut the trees, and they prevented him. They prevented him to cut the trees, but he was not in a position to listen because he got a permission. And forcibly, when he tried to cut the trees at that time, all the women embraced the trees, and by this act they protected the trees as well as the forest, and that this person went back, and the government also cancelled the license. It is one of a successful movement in order to protect the trees as well as protect the environment. That is called as a Chipko movement, and I think you got the idea regarding what is Chipko movement, where this movement took place in Uttar Pradesh, as well as what is the aim in order to protect the trees, and how that movement took place. Here the license for cutting the trees was got by a person, and when he came to cut the trees at that time, the village people collectively as well as gathered in a place, and they embraced the trees and prevented him from cutting the trees. It is about the Chipko movement. Okay, after this Chipko movement, another type of the similar type of movement took place in our Karnataka. That is the Appiko movement. Chipko movement, then the Appiko. Appiko means it is nothing but a translation of Chipko in Kannada. Appiko means embracing. Like the same thing, the Chipko in Hindi, and it is Appiko movement in Karnataka and in Kannada language. Okay, here the same thing happened where this movement took place, particularly here in the 1983. 1983. After 10 years of Chipko movement, 1983, here in a Saliani village, Uttar Kannada district. Here, this Saliani village. Here also, a contractor got a permission to cut the trees in Kalase forest. Kalasa forest. The person came with the people to cut the trees, and the people of that Saliani village gathered there, and they also protested against the cutting of the trees, and the same thing happened. The contractor never listened to the people, and when he was about to cut the trees, at that time the village women and other people gathered there, and they also embraced the trees, and they prevented him from cutting the trees. And that is one of the important moment that is called as a Appiko movement, which took place in our Karnataka. It also a important environmental movement. Okay, I think you got the idea regarding Appiko movement also. Okay, next. These movements were regarding the protection of the trees. Now another movement also having the protection of trees also, and even the protection of environmental as well as ecological balance, and that is called as Narmada Bachao Andolan. Narmada Bachao Andolan. Okay, Narmada, it is a name of a river. Bachao, protection. Andolan, it is a movement. It is the translation of these three words. Here, Narmada Bachao Andolan, it was a movement and a very long movement. Still, it is going on. It was started even before independence, and still it is having its existence in order to protect the environment. Where it is this where this movement is going on. Here it is a huge dam is to be going to construct, opposing the construction of dam, opposing construction of dams, not a dam but a construction of dams on the river Narmada, and that is having one of the important project, Sardar Sarovar project. Sardar Sarovar project. It's a project of constructing many dams on Narmada, river Narmada, and providing irrigation facilities. But what is if these dams are constructed, somewhat 22 or 24 dams are to be constructed here, and those, if the dams are constructed, the surrounding area, the surrounding forest area will be, that is, sink or submerged into the water, and the various plants and trees will be also destroyed, and even it also affect the ecological balance of that area. That's why the movement is started in order to prevent the construction of the dams, and that is the Narmada Bachao Andolan. And very important, a courageful lady is leading this Andolan by name of Medha Patkar. Medha Patkar. This lady is protesting against the construction of the dams, and still to some extent she has not got a success, and many dams already constructed and many are to be constructed. The moment is still in the existence. It is about a long period, a long going period moment which is taking place there. That is Narmada Bachao Andolan. Okay, after the Narmada Bachao Andolan, let us go to the another important moment, that is Silent Valley project or Silent Valley movement. Silent Valley movement. Okay, it's one of the important a beautiful and natural place which is found in Kerala, that is Silent Valley. And there there was a plan for constructing a dam, and that also having the effect upon the ecology of that area. Because of that reason, here the protest was made against that is construction of dam upon the river Palghat, opposing dam on river Palghat. And this river goes through a particular valley, very beautiful valley, and that is called as Silent Valley. And if the dam is constructed there, here also the same consequences, the same results will be there. It will affect the environment as well as even the species which is there, and it will also affect the animals of that area, birds of that area. In order to protect this kind of environment, this protest was made, and this protest was taken by not a single individual. It's taken by one of the association by that is a Kerala Sahitya Parishad, led by Kerala Sahitya Parishad. And this Kerala Sahitya Parishad took a cause and run their that is struggle for protecting this one. Ultimately, this was a successful moment, and the project was left down, and it is about the Silent Valley project. Okay, after the Silent Valley project, let us try to know about the other important moments which took place in our Karnataka. Coastal Karnataka environment moments. Coastal Karnataka environmental moments. In our coastal Karnataka, particularly our coastal Karnataka, which is having a surrounding areas of this Kerala as well as even Mangalore region and Uttar Kannada region. Here, some projects were to be carried, and the one of important project what was planned there, that is the oil refinery, opposing oil refinery. If this oil refinery is undertaken or constructed, then it will affect the even the fish of that coastal areas as well as other concepts, other things will be there affected here. Because of that reason, this protest was taken place. But here this was not a successful movement, and oil refinery was constructed there and built, and it is not a successful movement. Then it is also one of the things. Okay, next even there is a Nandi Koro thermal power plant project. Nandi Koro thermal power plant. This moment was intended to prevent this moment there, and this moment was to some extent successful. But in the place of that thermal power plant, another project was carried, and there was opposition for that project. But here we try to know about what is that moment as well as whether that was a successful moment or not a successful moment, and that is called as the Kaiga power plant, opposing the Kaiga power plant moment, opposing Kaiga nuclear power plant, Okay, this nuclear power plant was planned in the Western Ghats in a very good natural conditions, and if this power plant or nuclear power plant is constructed there, it will affect the surrounding areas, and it will affect the animals also, birds also, trees also, because of this nuclear power. Here the protest was intended to protect the environment, and it was led by Shivram Karan. I think you heard the name Shivram Karan, one of that is a Jnanapith awardee and famous Kannada poet also and writer also. This Shivram Karan organized the movement and protested against the nuclear power plant, but this movement was not a successful movement because by neglecting the moment, here the plant was constructed and that was carried down. It is the various moments which took place during the here these are considered as environmental movements. First, we came to know about the movements which are related to forest. Then there is Chipko and Apiko. Then with the rivers and the construction of dams, Narmada Bachao Andolan and Silent Valley project, as well as the movements which are in our Karnataka, particularly opposing the oil refinery, as well as even nuclear power plants. All these movements are very important one. And after knowing about these movements, let us the next category of movements took place, that is called as a women's movement. And then we have to know about the women's movement as well as labor movement that we try to know in the next video.